We are here with Thomas Jefferson. Thomas, can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, are you in favor of the American Revolution and why?
I'm definitely in favor of the American Revolution. You know, we just need to get away from Britain and all their rules and constraints. We need to have our own way of life.
And what made you decide to begin writing the Declaration of Independence?
You know, that's exactly what I said in my last answer. I was sick and tired of all the rules, you know. So I figured I'd throw some grievances in that and just get on with a new way of living.
Did you have any help in writing the Declaration?
I got a lot of help, you know. Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, probably the biggest two. There were a few others, and they really helped me come up with some of the clever lines and whatnot.
Would you say that the Declaration of Independence is your greatest contribution to America?
I'd say it's most definitely the greatest contribution. You know, I was president, but you know, I don't know if I was the hottest president. I don't know if my approval rating was that good. So I'd have to say that helping separate us from Britain and actually bring us into nation life, if you would, was probably my greatest contribution.
What brought out the rebellious side of your life?
Well, all the rules and laws, the intolerable acts and whatnot, they really did. I couldn't live like that, so I figured that I should really start rebelling against Britain and their system of laws.
How did you decide to begin rapping?
Well, I found that when I was writing the Declaration, I had some pretty neat rhythm, and I threw some rhymes in every now and then, so it just really got to me. I heard some beats from some of the guys, Thomas Paine and whatnot, and just really started liking that kind of thing.
How did you join Old Money?
Well, Ben Franklin, actually, he invited me to join when he was helping me with the Declaration of Independence, so figured I'd just go meet up with the guys, see how it was, and you know, I really liked it, so started rapping with them.
What do you plan to accomplish as a member of Old Money?
You know, I plan to spread the word to everybody in the world that rebellion is usually a good thing in a case like ours when you just can't take the rules, you can't take the laws and the taxation without representation, you know.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, Thomas Jefferson. And now we're here with Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin, how did you contribute to writing the Declaration of Independence?
Well, basically I was the editor for Thomas Jefferson, and I just kind of looked over what he wrote and made sure everything was alright, worked out all the kinks and everything.
What was your biggest contribution to America?
I would have to say, it's pretty obvious, was the discovery of electricity. Probably not only my biggest contribution to America, but the entire world.
What brought the rebellious side out of your life?
Well, I was just sick of all the laws in Boston, how Britain was treating all the people in Boston, so made me mad, and it caused me to rebel.
What made you begin rapping?
Well, I realized when I was helping out with the Declaration of Independence that I had a love for rhyming and rhythm and some flow, and I just fell in love with it. Just began rapping, rhyming anytime I could.
How did you end up in Old Money?
Well, I'm a big fan of Common Sense, and T-Pain was having a pamphlet signing, so I went up there and we started talking, and we realized that we were both kind of rebellious people, and both of us realized we both have a love for rhyming and rhythm, and we just started rapping with each other, and we were hanging out all day, and just kind of clicked.
And what would you like to get out of this group?
Ultimately, it's freedom for the American people.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with your new single. Thank you, Benjamin Franklin. And here we have Thomas Paine. Thomas, what was your biggest contribution to America?
I believe my biggest contribution to America was my writing of Common Sense. It advocated our want for independence from Great Britain.
What made you write Common Sense?
You know, I really just couldn't take all the tyranny and all the horrible events being brought out by the British. It just angered me, and I had to share it with the public.
Why did Common Sense have such an impact on the American people?
Well, it wasn't more of just presenting original ideas, but it brought out a hope for a solution to succeed.
How big of a role did you play in the American Revolution?
How big of a role did I play? I could be the father of the revolution. John Adams said that without the writer of Common Sense, the sword of Washington would have been raised in vain.
Why did you choose to make rap music?
Have you heard my flow? I mean, writing Common Sense, I just felt that my rhetoric just came easy and flowed naturally. That rap music was a perfect way to do that.
Why Old Money?
I mean, I just found a group of people who shared the same views as me and all wanted independence, and what better way to do that than with rap music?
What does the group plan to accomplish?
I plan to spread the word and bring about freedom, a want for freedom in the American people.
And that was Thomas Paine. Thank you, Thomas. And that's it for our interviews.
Lego.
All we do is win, 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 no matter what. To be good and do good is the virtue we lift up. And we know that greatness is he called great virtues. Now let this revolution erupt. For our country, and for liberty, and for glory of America, we'll win. 'Cause all we do is win, win, win. So if you're joining in, put your hands in the air, make them see it.
Lil Henry posting up on the verse, cause this be treated and I'll make the most of it, or no way to the truth from the past. Like Ricky Bobby came first or last. Great object is that every man be armed to keep all his American families away from harm. Guard the public liberty. Suspect anyone approaches that duel. Nothing deserved but force. You give up, you will never leave ruined. The battle stirs not to be strong alone. It is to be vigilant, active, and brave. Fear is the passion of slaves. It is when people forget God that tyrants forward their change. Gentlemen cry, peace, peace, but there is no peace. Brits get ready, say, Lord, my peace. The war has actually begun, and by the end, America will be shining like the sun. I know not what others may choose, but as for me, give me liberty, give me death. Cause all I do
we
is
do
win.
is win, 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 no matter what. To be good and do good is the virtue we lift up. And we know that greatness is he called great virtues. Now let this revolution erupt. For our country, and for liberty, and for glory of America, we'll win. 'Cause all we do is win, win, win. So if you're joining in, put your hands in the air, make them see it.
Governments among men, deriving their just powers from that of the consent of those that governs all men are made equal. These truths be self-evident, the rights are of the people. Show the British where we at. These rights are life and liberty, in the pursuit of happiness. Franklin showed them where we be.
Energy and persistence that conquers all things. To succeed, jump quickly at your opportunities. It's because of my successes, this is why I'm on this song. I didn't fail the test, I found 100 ways to do it wrong. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. But as Americans, we prepare and prevail.
All we do is win, 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 no matter what. To be good and do good is the virtue we lift up. And we know that greatness is he called great virtues. Now let this revolution erupt. For our country, and for liberty, and for glory of America, we'll win. 'Cause all we do is win, win, win. So if you're joining in, put your hands in the air, make them see it.
My name is Thomas Paine, flowing on this track. Most of y'all probably didn't think that I could rap, but there's crazy things going in this revolution. All in hope of one day achieving the Constitution. If we don't hang together, we shall hang separately. All the problems with the British just seem like common sense to me. Everything is right or reasonable pleas for separation. This is the point that feeds my dedication. The blood of the slain, the weeping voice of nature cries, till 'tis time to part ways and head to the sky. So come and follow now, to let this movement take birth. For the sun never set on a cause of greater worth.
All we do is win, 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 no matter what. To be good and do good is the virtue we lift up. And we know that greatness is he called great virtues. Now let this revolution erupt. For our country, and for liberty, and for glory of America, we'll win. 'Cause all we do is win.